Welcome back. Yeah, let's just continue. I think it's a little bit laggy at the moment because I had the game on pause for like 45 minutes, so yeah.
I got no clue what half the junk on this desk is for, except the lamp. Improvised weapon. Swell. Has anyone from HR given you the new employee talk? I don't actually know. That answers for both questions. Here goes. Welcome to Sublight, where salvage runs thicker than blood. We're still trying out new slogans. Sublight, because what's your alternative? I'll get that right over to marketing, once I figure out where their office is. Glad to have you on board. We could use the help after what happened to the last contractor. No I didn't. Oh, that. Just stay in Miss Lilia's good side. Stealing office supplies is a good way to end up as salvage, if you know what I mean. Knew you were a smart gal.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Millions? Jesus.
You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
500 extra bits for 100 persuade? Ah,
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. But at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Wait, what?
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just point like innocent little idiots. All right, cut the pig shit.
Oh.
I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know.
Reload. I don't want negative with them. Jesus Christ, what is she, like crazy or some shit? With the pigs? Jeez.
Take. You know. Hey. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station.
Oh.
Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Looking to expand, huh? Fallbrook ain't big enough for you?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal. Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Oh shit. I wonder if Skilla is big, like nothing led me there, but I have like 1 or 2 quests there. So yeah. Let's go to the outpost and then let's, I guess, I mean, I don't know how big Skilla is, so you can check it out, I guess. We actually could have gone there for a long time.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
Something on your mind?
Hey, Cap.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah. What was I about to say? I found some... What do you call it? I found some mods for this game, but it's mostly like reshades, stuff like the supernova mode that you can quick save, stuff like that. So nothing that serious, kinda. Can you reskill companions? Does this work for companions too? Oh shit, it does. 230, holy shit. Okay, so I remember that I had all these on 50. Okay, I know I had medical very high. Was that really how I had it? I don't think so. I had 50, 50, 50, yeah, kinda, that's true. I had 100 here, but I think that was due to... Let's just accept. But I think that was due to... Oh god, what is it called? The perk, right? So I know I had that. How much do I need? I have 5 left. Okay. Yes, I had that. Yes. You can double science weapon damage, that's kinda cool. Lifesteal, nice. Okay, now we are back. Pursuit 105, Lie, Intimidate 70. Where does the bonus come from? Bonus support Lie and Raptorton handler armor, but that's on my ship. Is it this one? I think so. Yeah.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Okay. $110, $75, $60. Is it just me? Was that skill last time there? The cashier one, the +1? Huh. Lockpick 83, that's nice. Parvati gives 18. Ellie 18. 19 here. Yeah, is that because... That's such a good team lineup here. Is that because they give double now, right? Dialogue 10. This one gives like 14. 10 on leadership. But yeah. Big bonus.
Think there's a generator somewhere?
I don't think this counts anymore. Some shit is wrong here. What the fuck? Don't scare me like that, Jesus Christ. Oh, keycard, nice. Oh no.
Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
Suck it. Fuck. Kid. Sage. I can't really spell that shit. Somebody must have placed these mines. $991? Oh shit.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of forest. But I'm in a sporting mood. I didn't say that. How did you gain access to that system? Stop it at once. Did you hit it yet? What's happening in there? I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to gain by risking my hide against a lunatic. Commander out.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into
Really?
space.
Pussies.
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
Oh god, that's hilarious. I guess robots might be awake now.
That again.
I should check their settings. She's mixed, close, aggressive, yes. Pavati is also mixed, right? Mixed, close, aggressive, yes, okay. Warm bodies? Oh boy. Doesn't sound good. Wasn't there like a second terminal?
Watch your step.
Ow. While in combat? Still hit me, cha.
They've been left here all alone.
Board ID? Oh god. Oh wait. Wait, 83? Oh shit, you need stealth. Yeah, I think it's too much. Jesus, that's a lot of years. Or like hacking. Jesus. Chimeric? Oh god. Didn't we get this password? Budapest?
It's done. Now let's go get our money before Sublight sees what a creepy dump this place is. Wait, Chartrand? We've seen that name before, back in Cascadia.
Yeah, right?
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious. There's a tiny chance of a hull puncture, which would suck us into space one chunk at a time. Bad and hilarious.
Ugh. Just imagining that makes me sick.
That's why we don't miss.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Take care.
I wish I could directly teleport into her office. Kinda.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
I also have to go back and check in with let's say Max, you know, his quest about the book and stuff. So yeah.
Heard from the last is down on 22.
At least I have sounds again.
BNP, I can't believe it's not yours. It's
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already. That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know. I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens? Aliens.
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain. The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions? If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside. Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us. Make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
The board has been replaced by aliens. That's why they are all like, obey, obey.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep. Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Oh my god.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
Wait, slowing down time? Uh-oh.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team. You've got me all wrong. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep. This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Oh god. Jesus.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Sam? Of course you don't. Hey, where'd you get this page of scripture from? Come to see Sam? That was sweet of ya. Here, I was just thinking.
Scanning for C2. Error. This unit is unable to process the service request. Ah! Customer, please repeat the command.
Miss Nyoka's so capable, you hardly notice how sad she looks.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Uh-oh. Oh. I really want Ellie with me. She's like so good as a healer now with the right perks and stuff.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vic or Max? What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper. This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Oh, he knew. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just a joke, I swear. I didn't mean nothing by it.
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine before. I know how he thinks. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
We're gonna do that at the very end. But I need to check out Scylla anyway.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to...
No. We can check in what the
We are
dudes in
now
the
an
city
orbit
do.
above Edgewater, Captain.
Nice, the shop's also updated to ultra versions, huh? Security Blade Ultra. What is that? Pristine? Oh.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before.
Let's check out what they are doing and then we go... Can I teleport wherever? I think I can, yeah. From the geothermal plant, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember there was something here I wanted to pick up. Or did I pick that up?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit? I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Did you hear? Ray has locked up some contraband. As long as it wasn't a...
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
What can I do for you? Go ahead. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse. And I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its I included it all in my official report.
I don't want any trouble.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice. Go ahead.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work.
That's the old dude's house. Huh.
Cannery's been running at full capacity all day.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Did they already do the greenhouse? How the hell do you get to that door? Can you even go there? Because I think right now it's actually open because the power returned. So I guess it's not really a way in, is there? No. It's a fake, I think. It's not even on the map. But I see there's loot. Right? What the fuck? So weird.
Time changes all things. Even Reed's stranglehold over Edgewater must inevitably yield to the attrition of time. Start anew. Edgewater will become the town it was meant to be. A place where we live in harmony with the world. Where none of us writhe under the whips of corporate masters. A place where all are welcome. Except for Reed's supporters, of course. The garden will bloom anew. I have plans to transform the old cannery into a nursery, with crops enough to feed a town. But of course, and now we have a whole cemetery to ourselves. Saltuna was making the town sick. From now on, if anybody's hungry, they may feast from the bounty of the soil.
I think I was here, I'm not 100% sure.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out! Here we go! Next one's mine!
I'll fix you right up! That's the last of them.
Yeah, I remember being here.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Skilla, huh? Okay.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Sure. Yeah, I think I can't just fly to Byzantium, right? No.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss. I've been thinking. Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent. Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
I think I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
That ammo looks cool.
This is real space, isn't it? Empty and silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
I only ever seen this asteroid on the pages of thrilling space adventures.
Cool.
Everyone all right?
I think they die immediately. I think maybe like low level.
Here we go!
Like look at this.
Score one for Felix.
You got it, Captain!
Here I come!
You didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph. What was that? Smashing play.
That's one down!
Everyone all right?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle. Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker.
Oh, that's a ship very small. Flintlock? Okay. Oh, that's his landing pad, okay. Oops. What? Does he have a special landing pad?
Captain, Felix and the vicar are arguing again.
Oh.
Hey you, looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighter.
Jesus, these teeth.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
How nice of the game. Oh shit, you saw that picture? Holy shit. Okay.
Love a good brawl.
Coming, getting your low-level mobs.
Everyone all right? I've been waiting for this. Tossball kick! Oh no, poor buddy!
Sure.
Somebody lives all the way out here? Surrounded by Aether?
Maybe it's haunted. We should look around.
Woo! Nice work!
Quest maybe?
Watch this! Boss, did you see that?
Kinda, yeah.
Done.
Wow, empty. Yeah, the very fast moving while in slow motion is kinda nice.
Yeah! Now that was fun! Alright, here we go!
Everyone all right?
Really? Did I miss it? Oh, I did. Level 12. Oh, sad. But you can level it up. Sounds painful. We're gonna get him in a second. I just wanna see if there's like another fast travel point over here.
That explains how we ain't dead. Without the pylons and the O2 this thing's cracking from the ice will just drift off.
Wonder what it'd take to knock this over.
Nobody messes with you, boss!
That's the last of them.
A bit late to the party. I think that's where Captain Iron was, right? So that's a nice little effect that his ship is actually gone. Huh.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge? I'll lock up behind you.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe. I don't want to leave you all on your lonesome. I'll just... Oh, fine, I'll do it.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's gonna be like a trip. Thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna do our our trip next time, and then we're gonna do Star-Crossed Troopers, probably Trask, and then we do the main quest with Phineas, because I think he's gonna give us the thing to go to Byzantium, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you tomorrow, bye!